Hey guys, Flabaliki here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines. So this episode I was just having a look at the city and I was thinking what we could do with the industrial zoning because we want to move some of this stuff out of the way and eventually move Mulberry Square away as well, just to get rid of the industrial that's in the middle of the city, which was always the plan. It was always just going to be there temporarily, then we're going to slowly push it out. And I was looking over here, it seems to be the spot that we want to do it because we've already got cargo stations here. But I was thinking, it's pretty damn busy here with this train station already. Like, as you can see, it's already busy because the whole city is pretty much using it. So I was like, well, we might as well just add another train station, right? Although we've already got 2 trains coming in here. I was wondering, maybe I might reposition this one because I want to see if we can do... Well, first of all, there's no way for the trains to turn around. So if this one does end up going out, which it doesn't appear to be, but sometimes if they do end up leaving, they just get kind of stuck there and it's just not so good. And they just create a bit of traffic. I was trying to see, yeah, see that one's going out, and it has to, see this one now has to wait longer for that to get out of the way, rather than, if it does a U-turn, it usually is a bit quicker. Although I guess it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I was just thinking, if we add industrial over here, or where we were thinking over here as well, was that, the problem is the train network in the city is just not good. I've not done a good job of it this time around. I will say, I would probably say the trains in the city are the weakest thing about the city, except maybe the amount of stupid ships everywhere. I hate how the game has so many. Like, that's ridiculous. Look at that. Are they both going there as well? Why are there so many deliveries to that island? That's ridiculous. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I was looking at I know a few episodes ago we did mention the possibility of getting one in here. The problem is we could get cargo harbor, but it'd have to be there. That's the closest we can get it, because annoyingly, the shipping lines don't come up to here for some reason. Whereas, like over here, you can see we've got a shipping line that goes all the way up. So we can actually get one fairly far back. I think even up there if we remove the road, which would be good. I'm just trying to see what would be a good place to... Maybe we don't do it that close. Maybe we just do it somewhere completely differently. Maybe just even over here on the other side of the bay, just have this all as like industrial, like a huge area. But then I don't want to ruin the waterfront. So maybe we just push it back. Like what the hell is that? Oh, a little ancient cemetery. Nice. Well, maybe not ancient, but a little cemetery. Yeah, maybe we do it somewhere else, because I don't want to ruin prime real estate. But having it along the water or near shipping lines would be really, really good, because that's a whole nother way we can get cargo around the place. So we would want to... See, I would like to have... Oh, see, the train line's a thing. The train line through the city is just not that great. Although they are all connected, but I think what we'd want to do is just end up having a spot that everything can get to, have some good exchange. Maybe like out here. It's really flat out here. It's really far away. If we do ever expand all the way out here, it's going to take a while anyway. Maybe we go further out this way around this lake. Middle square's there. Maybe even all the way up here near the edge of the map. Near the nuclear power plants, because these are kind of just in the middle of nowhere. We kind of just put them out there. I mean, they were originally solar power plants, which made a lot more sense. I think I actually changed them because when we had the day-night cycle on. I'm just trying to see it, because I don't want... Okay, here's the thing. I don't want to put it anywhere near where we already have... because we've got so many intersections around here. I mean, we could put it there. We could do a little area, but I'm thinking big. I'm thinking a huge area. And maybe even something in here, because it's got 2 highways either side, which is good for connectivity. And then we could actually have a cargo harbor here, or a little further up the river. Let's have a look. Let's see where we can get it, because I think this is probably going to be a good idea. I think maybe... Are the rocks the issue here, that they're in the way? Because these are actual physical items. They might actually just be in the way if we just clear some of these out. They do look nice. I'll give them that, but they're in my way. Yeah, so now we can actually get this a little bit further. So I'm going to use, obviously, not that. I'm going to use... What is that? Very deep. I'm going to use a... Oh, wait. No, is this the one I want? Oh, it is. I was going to say, I want to use the one with the trains. This one does have the train, so that's good. So that was going to go somewhere here. Somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Right about there. So that'll go there. Obviously, that's not going to do anything just yet. I wonder if we can get the train line over there. So this will be a local delivery system. So we'll connect the train line to the local one. So I'm thinking we do an industrial area over here, fairly large. We're going to have to do... Because we've also got this huge 6-lane highway here, so we can easily get some exit lanes coming off of this quite well, actually. So we should just be able to peel... Let's take 2 lanes off of this from that point. Peel them off like a potato. Nice and gently. We'll do it like that, and then we'll just adjust it afterwards. So let's go like this, get it out. We'll get rid of that bit for now. Get it out. Surgically remove it. And let's see how we can get this to work. So it kind of wants to go more at that angle, which I guess is fine. But I just... Hang on, deselect. I want to grab that bit. I just always prefer if we can just get more of a curve. But then when you try to do the curve, sometimes the ground comes into it. But that's fine. Okay, we'll do that. So it goes from 6 lanes, and we'll actually just take this down to... I assume about 6 lanes, right? Yeah, we'll go down to 4, so then we have 2 exit lanes. That means we also don't need to step it down there. And then 4 steps down to 3 later on anyway, so that's fine. Because that's what we've been doing around here as well. Like, we've got all these huge highways, and they sort of slowly, for the most part, usually slowly step down to a lower... Yeah, the lanes sort of slowly merge, just so they're not all merging at once. It seems to work pretty well. All right, so we're going to have a connection there. Obviously, we're going to want to rejoin it a little bit further up, which I guess we might have to extend the size of the highway a little bit. I don't think... Oh, you know what? I think I did custom... Oh, no, I didn't do a custom connection here. Unless maybe... Well, hang on. First of all, I want these to be dedicated exit lanes. I don't want other people driving in these. So let me just do that. Now they're all merging out of it. Yeah, okay. We might have to end up doing some custom merging around here. Because if they end up doing stuff like that... I'm hoping that's just... Oh my god. I'm hoping that's just because I've only just done it. And they'll not keep doing that in the future, but... We'll have to, have to keep an eye on that because that's so dumb. All right, so I guess, well, let's get a road for the actual industrial area. So it's going to be along the waterfront. Well, not the waterfront, but along here. I guess what kind of zone do I want this to be? Just a standard industrial zone, just big factories, all that kind of stuff. So why don't we go a straight road here. It's going to be a big zone, is the thing. So I don't know how... We're going to have to make sure this is connected absolutely superbly to the outside world. Make sure we have enough connections. We might even get a second cargo harbor here, get a couple of them around the place. So we get this, maybe this will just actually terminate down there. So that'll be the sort of main road for this area. I think we'll only go up as far as that sort of mountain. Like, it will be possibly this big, probably not that big, like, because that's a huge area. Probably around here somewhere. And oh yeah, by the way, the other area over here that we did the suburban area last time is filling in very nicely. Got lots of little houses all over the place, covering the hillside. It's looking very nice, very green and leafy. And the subway, I believe, is running quite nicely too. We got people waiting at each station, not too crowded, not too empty. I think that one's not that busy, but it's pretty good. So that's working out quite well. You might notice as well, when I'm doing a lot of these areas, we're kind of just moving on to something else. Like when I did that, we moved on and over to there and then back to here. Like, the reason I'm doing that is, as you guys know, I'm like away, so I can't get direct feedback on each of these things just yet. So it's actually kind of good for me to leave it sort of where I think it's good, and then we can get feedback on the whole thing as a whole later on and figure out what's wrong. So I'm going to get another one here, just so we have 2 connections here. I think that might be a good idea. It might even be worth getting a bridge directly avoiding the highway. Obviously not before the ships. It'd have to be after it, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind a connection from here as well. But then I see that was the good part about if we could get it in here, but I don't think we can get... Do you reckon we could get a cargo hub? No, I don't think it would. Oh, actually, oh, no, it hits the land there. I mean, we could like terraform it. Or you could even try and build a canal, I guess, really, couldn't you? What if you could do that? If you could get, basically, because if we could get in this middle section with 2 highways, that'd be so good for connections. But anyway, we're here. So just deal with it, all right? I'm gonna go here, and I'm actually just gonna grab this as much as I can. Bring it in a little bit more. Bring it back. Is that elevation okay? Yeah, I think so. Because, yeah, we'll connect to that road there. All right, so that'll go there. The idea with this, so the way we can upgrade this road, which we've discovered in the past, I believe, was by doing... Oh, it actually... Oh, no, there we go. So if we do that, it will actually let me do this. Oh, I have to break this road up too. Which is strange that it lets you do this, but it does. Now, the problem with that is that it's a little bit... I wonder if... No, it moves... I was hoping I could move the roads separately. There is definitely a mod that allows you to move the road by itself as well, but... actually, I wonder if we just select... If we did nodes and segments, would it actually select that road? It does. Oh, we actually might be able to move the road. I just need to bring it out a little bit, that's all. Oh, yes, I can. Beautiful! We don't really need a pathway there, but I guess I'll have one. And then do I need to... I think we need to bring the road down a little bit. Because it looks like it's... Oh, wait, was it up a little bit? Maybe right about there, because it should be the same level now. Oh, there's grass coming through. It doesn't look great, does it? About there. There's a bit of a curb, but should be right. So that'll go there. Now, as for this, I'm thinking maybe if we even... Well, actually, maybe if we turn that into a one-way road. Because that'd probably be better, right? A one-way... It doesn't need to be three. What would it need to be 3 lanes for? The only thing I was thinking is separate the lanes out, so one there and one come out. So it's just like sort of like almost like a big roundabout. Could be a good idea. That's what I was thinking. So maybe we go 3 lanes is unnecessary. Let's just go down to the 2 lane. So go back to undo everything I just did, basically, because I'm going to have to move this road. I have to move this road back towards this. Okay, let me just select all that again. Yeah, it's going to have to go back in. So really, we could have just done this the first time around, but sorry, my bad. And then we're going to go here. Let's go maybe 5 units. Okay, we'll stick it on the ground first of all. No, 5 is too much. Let's go like 2. 2 units. 2. 2. 2. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. As I always say, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. Just trying to make it happen. So it's going to go around like that. So it's going to be a one-way loop almost like that. And then we'll have like a connection here somewhere. So let's say, well, what's the middle of it? Is this like the middle of it? I guess it probably is, right? So if we go like here, we go 45 degrees to there, 45 degrees to there, demolish that bit. Then we rotate those, well not rotate, but flip that. No. Flip that section, so that's like the exit. Then we connect this road up to it. So that can continue on. But what I'll do is I think I'll actually go down to 1 lane goes forward. Just so there's a definite turn off. I don't know why you'd need to go forward. You probably wouldn't, but I'm just going to keep... it depends if we connect other roads to it as well. Alright, so that'll go there. Then we get the avenue coming off of this bit. Like that, so it connects in beautifully to it. And let me just make sure that's stuck on the ground. We'll do a straight slope back up as well. There you go, beautiful. That's curving a little bit there, which looks a bit strange. So we'll go straight along. And then we'll do a curve around this bit, I think. To there. Alright, so then that should work nicely. Obviously, we will not allow turning back that way because that makes no sense. These should both be going that way. They should be both going this way. I don't know why this is all double lane because the thing is only 1 lane can turn in, but it's double lane, so whatever. Just deal with it. So that'll go there. I probably want to do a similar sort of connection over there. Like I think this is a pretty good idea. Like, I don't know, but I feel like it is. So that's what I'm going to go with. If I just select all of this and duplicate it. There we go. Oh, okay, never mind. Duplicate. Why? I don't know why that road there is kind of messed up. What if I place... Duplicate. Because I think I right-clicked too many times. If you just tap right-click, it just deletes it. Yeah, I don't know why that's quite looking like that. Oh, there we go. Because that point is like trying to go right there for some reason. Ah, there you go. Nice. All right, so well, this one over here, we kind of need to do the same thing. And then we should just be able to... There you go. Goodbye. And we can just move this in. That's a good little trick. I'm glad that someone told me that a while ago. But again, there's definitely a mod that you can actually just do that with. Without having to sort of glitch it like we did with the crosswalk mod. Alright, so if we do that, obviously it's very uneven, so we'll get out of that. We're going to go... Well, actually, no, we'll get back into it, but I just need to select that. Let me pause. It's quicker if you pause usually. Alright, that's going to go down to that one there, and then I want to select... Actually, I just want nodes this time. Just nodes. That one. It's going to come back up. Might have been... I wonder if it would have been quicker to just rebuild this thing from scratch, or if this was a quicker way to do it. You know, those are the things I wonder in life. It's like when I do something a certain way, I'm like, I wonder if the other way was quicker. I had a couple of options. Did I choose the worst option? That's the question. That's a bit of grass there, so I want to bring that down a little bit. And same with that one. Yeah, you just need that little bit of curb so the grass doesn't come through. It's kind of annoying. So I'd rather not... Okay, it's not going down. Come on, mate. I'd rather not have the curb, but Got to do what you got to do. All right, so this whole side over here looks ridiculous. So let's, we should just be able to select these ourselves. So, like, we can have it raising up a little bit, but I think that's just a little too steep for what is going to be large trucks. So, especially on that angle. Let's keep this side flat there. Bring that up. Bring this up a smidge. That actually looks pretty good now. Then we'll bring this down, because I think, again, that should probably just be a little gentler. Bring that down, around about there, and then we'll just sort of slope it up. Okay, cool. So that'll be like that. So we have those two guys connected. This is then going to go like this, all the way through. Nice. And go to there. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There to there, I guess. Do that. All right, so we have those two major connections there, and then let's actually connect it up to the highway as well. So this is going to come down to, I guess, about here. Then we'll connect this on. It'll be beautiful. And I guess the trick that we're going to want to do here is having... Oh, we're going to have to make it look neat, first of all, because that does not look neat. Can we just go straight on? There we go. Go straight down to there, and then go in like that. Beautiful. Obviously, we need to go the other way as well, but we'll do that in a second. That looks pretty good to me. And then that's going to have to go back up to 6 lanes, which kind of sucks. Yeah, because we've got 6 lanes all the way along. We have to go back up to 6, which is fine. Just to add those 2 lanes in. So we'll have it there, then we'll go down to 5 for just one segment, and then we'll go down to 4. And we'll set up... that's not... Right, sorry, that one. Down to 4. Then we'll set up custom merging and all that as well. That's really annoying that it does that, like, indent bit there, but that's okay. Okay, so we could do that. Now, I guess... Well, I guess actually they should probably turn into single lanes, because we're going to go the other side as well. So let's go highway connections. So we want to go from about the same spot, really. Because it needs to go up to about... Usually about 10 is good. 9 is usually a little too low, so we'll go to 10. And come around like that. And then this is going to go down. Let's go straight into that bit there. This is autosave. Autosave's handy, also very annoying. Going there. That could obviously be refined a little bit. So do that. Sure, why not? It's alright. It's not the neatest looking connection I've ever seen in my life, but it'll do. I might change this at some point. Probably most definitely will. Probably most definitely, absolutely, most certainly will. And then I guess I'm actually going to go out. I was going to go out on the inside bit there, but it just looks a little uneven, so I think I might just branch off. Okay, stop snapping that, please. There you go. Branch off here. Go up to 10 meters. Turn snapping back on. Elevated. Actually, we might even just continue like this all the way over. Should get a pillar there. That's good. Something like that, and then down. Beautiful. And then that will just join in to here somewhere. Lovely. So that's a much longer connection than the other. That one I don't think is very good, but I don't want to spend 10 years doing that right now. Because we've got a lot of stuff to do anyway. I think I just flipped that. Did I? No, I didn't. That's fine. That one needs to flip though. It's hard to see when it's like overlapping so many things. Alright, then I might actually reduce these down to single lanes, because that makes sense. Good. And then they sort of merge together into 2 lanes. Okay. So, well, that's going the wrong way. Did I flip that all the wrong way? Oh, I built it the... Wait. Hang on, I've done this wrong. Yep, no, I see the problem. Okay, whoops. Alright, so this one connecting there is fine, but this one needs to be that ramp, and this one needs to be that ramp. Yeah, whoops. My bad. Almost right. Yeah, I forgot about that bit. That's fine, that's fine. We can fix it. So this one needs to come over to this side, which would make more sense. I was like, that was like, normally these take a little bit more work than that. I was like, you know what, that was kind of easy. That was no problem. Is that gonna... Oh, God. I was gonna say, is that gonna join? No, it's not. Okay, stick it to the ground. You just like... Is this gonna work well, or is this not gonna work very well? It's always the question. See, this connection here I don't really like. It's kind of annoying. Now, usually, I wouldn't do that. And that's why I'm not going to do it. I'm going to bring this from further back. Because the reason that looked weird... Why am I still going to move it? The reason that looked weird was because that's coming from elevated and only touching the ground at that node. So then when you sort of try and branch off from there, it like brings that side back a bit and like makes it all an uneven like angle and all that. So usually if you branch it off on a flat section like this, it's usually a bit better. I'm saying usually a lot. I might actually just bring it off of there. That might have been harder to do than I thought. I thought that would have worked. Right, hang on, let me do this. Can I get a shallower angle to that? Or is that just gonna... Ah, damn. My favorite thing in the game is when it does this. Oh wait, no it's not. That's probably fine. Let's just redo this bit. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, can I just get back to this? There we go, Jesus. Okay, don't go -1, please. This is going to be such a messy intersection. And I mean, it already is, which kind of sucks because I didn't really want it to be. Oh dear. All right. Okay, well, this is going to be elevated. It's going to be more, it's going to be higher than that. Probably like 20 meters to get over that, so it's double the height, which makes sense. But it means that we're going to have to go... like that. There's no pillar there, which kind of sucks. Straight slope down to there, I guess. Sure. And this can go straight slope down to... Okay, I'm trying to like not have it snap onto things, so could you stop doing that? Ah, damn. Stupid thing. Get rid of all those. Go away. About to there. Beautiful. And then stick it to the ground, and then we turn these back on, or at least the ones that I want. Oh, I guess I do want all. And then, did I turn segment sampling? No, that's all fine. Bending on, because that's the default. Anarchy off. Well, I guess I might need anarchy, but we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I probably should have had bending off, but we can just do that. All right. That's really uneven there. Let's just bring that down. Whoops, too far. Too far. Yeah, it's a pretty steep... Yeah, I think I'm going to need to redo this, because... Not right now, obviously, but eventually. It's one of those things. But the thing is, it'll work. unlike the first version that I did, and I was like, oh, that was easy. Oh, wait, no, yeah, that makes no sense. I mean, I should probably just connect it closer instead of all the way down there, but that's just where it is. Okay, so now that only adds one lane here instead of that. So we can actually go down to 5 instead of going up to 6. So then we'll go down to 4 a little sooner. About there. And then we can go back down to 3. A little earlier too. Okay. So it goes 4, and then goes up to 5, then 4, then 3. So a lot of lanes being added and removed, but it'll work. Now down here, that needs to be a single lane. And it actually needs to go the other way. This is an entrance to the highway. Beautiful. Do we want to add... Oh, actually, we have to remove a lane here, don't we? Why does that go up to 4 lanes there? You know what? We can just do this, and then it'll go up to 3. Oh, it'll go up to 4 after that lane gets added. That's probably better. That was probably something from the past where it was... That makes sense. I might actually just bring this back, because it's really far down. It doesn't need to be that far. There you go. Alright, so that'll go there. I mean, I guess we can add an exit lane. So we'll just go up to 4 just before, so they can get in that and turn off. Just to make sure that they do that. Go like that. Okay, can we not slow... Are we going to do that thing where they all slow down here? Or is that just them being annoying? Is that what they are doing? Because you don't... Oh, okay. Whoa, hello. Hello, mate. Then this one comes in here. There you go. I think that was just them being dumb slowing down there. And then I'll just make sure that this... Oh, now we got 2 exit lanes. Wait, no, we don't. Hang on. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 5 lanes. Because that was a 6. I guess we can bump it down from 6 down to 5 after the bridge. Maybe we'll do that. We don't need that many lanes anyway. There's just not that much traffic. I mean, there might be later on, but there just isn't right now. Okay, there we go. So we're going to go here. You guys are going to go there. You guys are going to go here. We'll probably see some crazy lane changing in just a second as they're like, whoa, where do I go? Crazy. You guys go there. Okay, back over this way. Now, you guys are all merging ridiculously. I guess the right lane, excuse me, the right lane can end, the other ones can continue. Although, yeah, the lining up between these is really weird, but... So, right lane ends, which is unusual. Usually you'd have the left lane merging, but in this case we're doing that one just because it was already there. Alright, down over this way, let's make sure that this actually flows on how it should do and not do any weird U-turn kind of things or anything strange, just like that. Okay, so that comes down. Those two are now connected. Obviously, they're probably not going to be used. Just because they're in the middle of nowhere. But once we start getting some stuff down here, I think we're going to do some pretty standard stuff over here. In terms of... I wonder if we should just do power lines over here. We've been using a lot of the underground things, but this is kind of in the middle of nowhere, so it kind of makes sense to have power lines. So maybe we go here across the water. I just hate how tall they are. Especially when you go over like the water like that. Looks ridiculous. Maybe what we'll... No, let's just use the underwater ones. Underwater/underground ones, because it's really annoying otherwise. Just... If it wasn't so high above the... There you go. It wasn't so high above the water, like on either side, and didn't have huge towers that look stupid, it'd probably be better. Alright, so we've got some services coming down here. Good job, guys. I'm proud of you. These can be actually up to 70 on these roads, because it should be fine in this area. There you go. So they should be able to get down to these, and those are, that's 80 in that bit. That's probably unnecessary, but that's fine. We'll keep it 50 around that little loop. I know that one's got no power, so let's start getting some stuff down here. So what we're going to do, we're going to use regular roads. We're going to go one branch off here, one branch off here, and then fill in this area with two different sections of zoning. And they're not going to be, this is all different heights for some reason. They're not going to be joined to each other, so these two sections will sort of operate independently. Like, so there'll be a connection for this area, there'll be one for that area. We'll see how it works, because it might work really, really well, or it might not. So we'll see. Come up a bit further, come down. No, I'll get this one actually up here. We'll have to get some public transport out here too, otherwise it's going to be a night. Actually, we could do ferries here. We have really useless ferries in the city, but this actually might be a useful ferry line. Actually might be a good one. Come out here. I guess what I might do is actually... Okay, road guides, go away for a second. I got a road here. Is that really how that's going to build that? Man. Get rid of that bit, actually. So then this will come to here. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, no. I think it's... Turn off straight slope. Hang on. I said... turn off snapping. There we go. Snapping back on. Okay. Turn off straight slope. So just build roads normally. Because, I mean, that's nice when we want it like that, but we don't always want it like that. I can come through there, I guess. And I think that was lowered down too. All these roads are getting lowered down. I've got to stop doing that. See, when I click on that, it goes back down again. Stay up. Like, I know why it's doing it, because that one's at -3, but it's still so annoying. You know what? I actually might connect these areas down the bottom, because the reason I didn't want to connect them through is so that they don't sort of cut through to get to there, or whatever. But, like, I mean, to get to the other side now, you have to go down here, around, and back out. So it doesn't make any sense. So I think that'll be fine for a connection. What is flooding there? Oh, is there... Wait, what? Is there a road there? Did I put a road there by accident? Huh. Hang on. Roads and segments. What is that? Is that part of, like, the shipping harbour thing? Yeah. But why is that saying it's flooding? It won't let me move it or anything. Huh. Is there something else there? I don't know. I really don't know why that's doing that. And oh, unless it's the power line. Wait, is that... Yeah, how odd. Yeah, sure, get rid of that one. It didn't like that one being there, apparently. We've also got to do these train lines as well, which, I mean, that one will just go this way, which is fine. And then this one, I guess, maybe I'll bring some land out just so it doesn't look like it's so far away. I don't know, I always hate when it's like, looks like it's just out over the water. Like, the train line should be on the ground somewhere. There we go. that, and then we can just sort of bring it from there and just go up. And then this one will go the other way. But we'll do those in a bit. Okay, so over this way, I just want to fill in this area with roads and industrial because there's so much demand for it anyway, so we might as well start getting some in. Stay above ground, please. There you go. Something like that. So that will fill in that area there. That's the idea. Now, let's just paint this out. This is just going to be regular industrial. It might become a nightmare, but we shall see. Ivy Heights. Beautiful policies. I wonder if we should do industrial space planning. Increase the traffic even more out here. Just do it. Just do it. Alright, so this is basically going to be... I mean, we'll have some commercial out here, but mostly going to be industrial. Actually, let's get public transport out here first with the ferries. So ferry stop, or maybe ferry pier. Ferry and bus exchange. I think this is huge, though. Like, we did one in the city. It's just, there's too many bus stops on it. I think it's unnecessary. We really just need a small ferry pier, I think. I don't like how it comes to the road, though. Maybe I'll get rid of this road and put it out. Oh. It's really far away. Hang on. Maybe it's also really high up. I probably should have lowered these whole things down, because they're also really tall. I thought these things were supposed to be allowed to go underwater. How come they're saying they're flooding? That's really annoying. I might actually end up... I don't know, how else would we get power? We'd have to use power lines, obviously. But, like, I thought... Oh. Well, factory out here. Nice. Yeah, I thought, they were specifically... Actually... Well, they're called actually underwater cables. So why are they saying they're flooding? Terrible. Terrible stuff. Alright, so we've got a lot of people coming down this way to deliver stuff. They might even be delivering these within the city, cargo harbour. They are. That's kind of good. So there's people coming from the region. So it's taking traffic out of the city and delivering them here instead. I don't think anyone's going to be using that one, especially because there's no power to it. But alright, let's get out ferry pier. And I'm just going to lower it down with... well, it's going to be right in the way of that ship. So maybe here. Lower it down and move it. Because it's very... Oh, hang on. Very tall. Right down there. That might flood a little bit. Yeah, I'll bring it up a little bit. There you go. That'll go there. And we'll have a road. The problem is... Might just get rid of this road so we can sort of use this space for this road instead. Okay, don't be underground first of all. Yeah, don't be underground. Okay, no. Let me redo that. I'd rather it be not like super curvy though. So this is where I want straight slope on. Yeah, nice. That's better. And then, I don't know, I don't like how it has zoning there though, because that doesn't make any sense. It's way too like high up. And then what I might do, reset that. Probably get a road through here somewhere, because I feel like there's this whole space that could have a road coming through it very easily. I wonder if that can connect up. Yeah, that's probably fine. I can go there or something. And that can be all industrial. Cool. Alright, so well that needs water. Which we can get from over here. That's not what I wanted. I want the pipes. Alright, so I'll go through here. Let's just get all the sort of pipage in this area. Beautiful. And then we shall get power, which we'll use these guys again. But we'll put them under the roads. Get to the other one. There. Alright, so that'll power all that. And then we need to build a ferry line with this guy. Which I guess will connect to... Maybe even just connect it directly to the city. Well, I guess probably also that one. And then we'll just extend that ferry line maybe. There's a lot of strong currents over here though. I'll tell you that much. So this will go here. Rid of that. So what is this ferry line just goes down there, doesn't it? Alright, so let's actually adjust this one. Excuse me. You're going to come all the way up here. And then you're going to stop here. I can't tell if it's stopping in both directions. Hang on. Stop there and then stop there. I think it is now. This is really confusing the way it's done that. Alright, so anyway, maybe some people will use this now, because now there's like... Well, there's nothing out here yet, actually. Having said that... Oh, actually, what was the shortcut to, There was a... Oops, there was a mod that I got that removed these, and I don't remember... It was just a shortcut to turn off the little buoys, but I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Can't even see them from here. They don't render till you get to that point there. All right, so this is just all industrial, pretty much. Well, actually, before we do that, there's probably some cool factories we can just place out here. Just get some custom ones in. It's around the place. Okay, turn off anarchy first of all. One of these. Maybe this one over here somewhere. That fits in there quite nicely between the two roads. And I believe that these have a lot of people that work in them, so some of these ones out here as well. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Get this guy. Nice. Maybe there as well, so they're sort of back to back. It's like the same complex, but not really. Then we have these huge ones, which are kind of cool. Now, these just factory halls, so we can get them like maybe on this road here, but we'll get rid of that bit. So if you go maybe one there, get rid of that road, one there, and then we'll just adjust them a little bit, I think. I want to adjust the road so that these line up nicely. So hilly in this area. Like really, really hilly. It's going to go there. That's raised up a lot too. More than it needs to be. Right there maybe. There you go. Jesus, look how much I had to bring the land down around that. To get those factory halls in. Maybe we'll bring this down too, to there. Bring this down. Yeah, this is that's something I've noticed. Like a lot of the places in the city don't look like they're that hilly, but then they end up and you're like, oh Jesus, that is actually really... See, this needs to be like down there. Be flat with that road. This whole road needs to be down. I guess I can go back up there, but on the back as well looks kind of ridiculous at the moment. That means we end up with a big cliff on that side. I mean, it's fine to have cliffs, but it just looks weird when it's right behind a building, that's all. So we'll go here, and then we'll just see if we can smooth out some of that a little bit. No, I want this one, don't I? There we go. Oh, too far. Oh, too far. Beautiful. That's better. So smooth out all these random cliffs we have everywhere too. Alright, so we should see some people coming around from there. I think I might get a bus depot out here as well. Do we have... No, we only have one custom bus depot. I should have got something else. But we'll get this around... I know there's no power through. Maybe get it around here, just on a random street somewhere. It doesn't really matter. I thought it'd deliver power to us. Alright, so we're going to go from there. No, not. From the other side. From there. Kind of want to run through this. We'll just do like this section of the industrial zone. So through here. So like sort of come up and around. And we'll do... Oh, it's auto saving. We'll do some pathways as well around the place too. Down here. Down there. And then back to there. We'll just have the one loop, I reckon. Select types. I want that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buses. What color? I don't know. I always just choose a color. Let's go like a magenta. No, that's not magenta's there. What is this color in between red and magenta? I don't know. We're gonna go with that though. Bus line 37, sure. I assume the buses are spawning from there. Yeah, it was smart enough to pick that as the one to start from. All right, so we have power running through the area now. There's someone appears to be using this, or they're just turning... Yeah, they're using that one, which is good. Should probably get those train lines in now before we have trouble getting them in later. So this train line... Well, I think one of them should join... Well, one of them should definitely join to the local line, which I guess I don't know how we're going to do that. Because we need a bridge over... Because the train line's there. We need to get over there at some point. Maybe up here somewhere. Let's see. So if we just go along with this bridge here. So we say bridge. Bridge. Like that. Maybe just straight across. It's alright. Okay, so that will be our bridge. So we just want to get up to this point. Alright, so let's go here. Let's get out of bridge mode, just normal mode. We're going to go... We'll do a pretty girthy turn, because trains don't turn that tight anyway, so go 10 units again. I guess it's only be 10 now, maybe like 6 units. So we just want to bring it down towards the coast, that's all. Because that's kind of where the train line needs to be, so that's fine. Maybe if we go from here, but we stick it to the ground, so we make sure that it like sticks. That looks ridiculous. How the water like goes down there and like how tall this is. This needs to move down. This has to come down. hang on. We need a... If I just hold down shift, can I get all of this as well? We're probably going to have to adjust a lot of that, actually. Because this... Okay, pause. Looks ridiculous, man. This is even pause and it's struggling to do it. Jeez, dude! Wow. This is as fast as we can go right now. If I let go of the keys, how long is it going to keep going for 8? No, okay, good. I just didn't want to make it go too far. Because this needs to be, it needs to be down by the water. Like, it really, it's way too high up. So down maybe like a little bit further. Maybe about there. I'd probably be happy with. Okay, this needs to come down a lot too now, obviously. So you need to be about there. Those factories obviously need to move. I think what we'll do, we'll just have some road bridges around here and have this separated by a key or something, because this is just not... I mean, that entrance there to the area is probably fine because it's not too low, but... So we do that. I'm going to have to move these, obviously, so get rid of these guys. I can get out of... Oh my god. What mode am I in? Get out of that. There we go. Get rid of these. Get rid of that guy. Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to need to do... I think it would look good if we get some keys along that. And then have, like, roads going over it. Hang on, what snapping do we have on right now? Oh, we have it all. Okay, that's fine. About there. Pretty much all the way along to that point. Yeah, nice. There to... Just there. That. And then I don't think we can do... I guess we can do them like that. I was going to say, because we can't really do 90-degree key turns. Kind of, you can, but it looks a bit... Because they're quite curvy. And the turn is the only problem. But I guess it kind of works. I'll actually end this one there, because that's where it starts to curve, so then I'll adjust it on that point. Alright, so then this... I'm going to select all of these, because I'm just going to move them in a little bit closer. I never quite put them close enough. So I'll go there. Yeah, so that's next to the road going down, which is fine. So it goes down there, and then we'll just have roads over the top, which I think will look pretty sweet. And then, so this will go to that point. That'll go to this point. Obviously, we'll just adjust it a little bit so that, whoops, so they actually look correct. We'll have to move that bus stop, because that doesn't really make any sense anymore. There's not going to be anything there. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. There's a section right in the middle that I need to adjust. Now these two for some reason are flipped textures, which is really annoying because I think this key is trying to do the land on the other side, which I'm not quite sure why. And I'm thinking if I try to adjust it a little bit, maybe it'll help. No, it hasn't really. I don't know how to fix that. So really, really bumpy, I've just realized. Like, really bumpy. What's going on with this? Should be, like, level. I think there's just too many segments here. Get rid of that. Hang on. Let's try doing that at one. At least one connection there. That's a bit better. I think it's still... I don't think this one's going to be perfect just because of this side we're on. But... And it's because it's going around a corner and it's sloping a little bit, so it's kind of hard to get it to be... Oh, hello. Yeah, look at that. That's, now it's on the other side. See, I don't know... So to put it too close, it goes to the other side. Okay, so we want it about there then. Ah, that looks better. That definitely looks better. All right, so this one can come down, so it'll meet the road. That makes sense. Same with this one. Meet the road there. It's okay for the most part. Just oh, hello. So say it's okay for the most part, except for that it just did. Okay. Cool. Nice. All right, so that goes down there, and then obviously I think we'll just smooth out some of this land around there, and I'll if we do that rail. Cool. Cool. I guess we're gonna have well, a road to here. No. Why are you going up at 90 degrees? Like, can you just do that? Because I think it's trying to snap to where the key is the thing. No, be at ground level, please. There you go. So one there. And then, guess I have another road over this way somewhere. Do we need one over this side, or... No, I guess we could have one here somewhere. Could be good. That's gone down. It needs to be up high enough as well for this to work. If you're trying to sink down to the ground, which... Yeah, that's not going to work. Be like up there. It needs to be raised, apparently. I don't know. These roads might not even end up being useful to us. Like, they might just be completely pointless. So let me move this to there, actually. So that's the problem with that road. Maybe we'll get rid of this one. This one doesn't really work. The other one does. That works quite nicely, but we just got to adjust it a little bit. Move that back towards the key a bit more. About there. Oh, nice. So we'll get that going across the top. And then I guess we'll just have another connection over here somewhere. All right, back down this way. Man, this is taking a long time just to do this. As do most things in this game, actually. I don't know why I'm surprised. All right, so this is going to go... See, actually, I wanted to just do a curve. Well, actually, the water is... Hang on. What's the height of the water here? Because if the water's all the way up there, we're going to have a bit of trouble getting that train line to go through the water. Let me wait for it to settle down a bit, because we did just move all of that. Stupid power cables. It doesn't work. Well, anyway, while that's settling or doing whatever it's doing, let's get out... we had, I think, a couple of... No, we had a couple of the concrete factories, I think. Which actually, it might look cool there next to the key. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it does look cool. You want here on the key? You can, but let me just move it in a little bit. That's cool. I'll just get some trees or something down there. Nice. So they're kind of just there. Beautiful. Then what else did I have here? Oh, this guy. I was going to say demolish something else. I'll put that one there, maybe. So that should also hopefully connect up the power for us. All right, so what have we got going on here? We've got the water dropping down there. I think maybe if we can have a look at this underneath. We really need the land. The water is really high. Like, it's surprising that it's not flowing in and flooding that. It really is. Maybe we can build like a thing. What am I looking for in here? What if I build like a flood wall? Let's like build it out. So we just need to extend this a little bit. Like the land just needs to come out a little further so that it protects the train line. Maybe we can just go like this. Hang on. So you just bring this out to like there or something. And the water just flows all the way around. We bring it so it comes in like that. Obviously it's going to flood for a little bit now. But we'll wait till it settles down again. Because it's got to settle down. And then... Oh, Jesus. So what's going on with the power? Like, these are just... These are called actually underwater cables, yet they always flood and don't work. So... Well, I mean, they did work, but not now. So what I'm going to do... Where should we... I guess we'll bring in the power from here for now. Actually, no, you know what we'll do? We'll have it coming to here or something. And then we'll use the underground ones. To there, to there. I just want to do the sort of double power lines, because if it's going to be like this sort of heavy industrial area, I think we need to go to where the height of the river is much lower too, because it's just like, it's way too much over here. We're going to go there, all the way down. No. I placed that wrong, and it's just... Damn it. That was a complete accident. I apologize to myself. You're forgiven. Thank you, me. Okay, all the way along to there, then to there. Beautiful. Then we're going to go a little further, because I actually do need to go a bit further. To there, to there. It's surprising that it wasn't going to make it over there, actually. Alright, that'll go there. So then, I think somewhere along this river here is not too bad anymore. It's the same river, but you know what I mean. Somewhere along here is not as bad. 180 degrees. Maybe here. Oh, okay. Well, that's not what we wanted to do. It's like going underwater. So I can go along to there. Okay, can you not do that? There, turn off anarchy. I probably should have had anarchy off already. It's still really tall. Like, it's really, really tall. Look at that. I really don't know why it's so... Well, I do know why. So whoever made this map, I think it's just one of the default game maps anyway. But I wish these towers didn't look like that over water, because it's stupid. Really, really stupid. All right, so then these are going to go direct into that line over there. So I guess we just go straight along. 180 degrees is somewhere up here. Okay. I'll run it to that highway and then we'll cross it in a second. To there. Okay. Over. And over. And in to that one. And then just because we'll connect it to the other side as well. Look at that. Whoa, pure power. Okay. Now we'll go over this way. Then we'll use these guys over here. Can I just get it? I want it under the roads because then we don't ruin any zoning. Ooh, that was close. Almost didn't make it. Down here. Aw. Walnut Boulevard. What a nice little street name, isn't it? There we go. I'm just going to run it all down this main street. Okay. Beautiful. Now, I wonder if there's many people using this at all. Absolutely no one. Now, that bus stop is really, really useless. It's on the wrong side of the road. Like, this whole bus loop should be going the other way. And that bus stop there is useless too. Hang on, can I... Why is it... Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Move that one. I mean, it will work. We just have to do a crossing in the road. At the moment, it's kind of pointless because they would take ages just to get to it. I think they actually might be able to cross there because it's not letting me add crossings. Is that bus going to move or is that just... No, it's going to... Yeah, it's moving. Yeah, I think they actually might be able to... I'll put one there just in case they can't, but I think they might actually be able to cross on those two intersections. But I guess we're going to kind of wait for people to show up and actually work here. Alright, back to the... Okay, this seems to have redirected the water, which is nice. So we should be able to get a rail up here now. And then we might even... like, sort of redirect it a little bit. So we're going to go 4 units. And then 4 units... like that. Obviously that's going to be going way too steep. I know it is. Why is there water jelly there? Why can't I select that? Oh, it's too far away. I hate when it does that. It's too close to the thing. Anyway, it needs to be way more like that, basically. Maybe even a bit less, and then we'll just go straight up. That's my plan anyway. I don't know what your plan is, but that's my plan. Maybe to there. Actually, maybe we keep it sunken down to like 9 meters. And then we could have like it going through the industrial area, but have like bridges over it, just because it'll look cool, basically. That's my plan. It's like that, because that's still pretty steep, but I don't think it's not too bad. It's still a pretty... Nah, we'll go further than that. I don't know. I don't know what is the maximum grade that a train could go up. So we went to there, but if we go maybe down to 20 meters there, that's going uphill still. It's just going to go a long way uphill. I mean, yes, it would probably make more sense if it was a tunnel. I know I can hear you from here, but it looks cooler like this. Am I wrong or am I right? And the answer is I'm right. I might actually still go 20 meters because it might still be going up a little bit. Yeah, it is. Alright, then I'm just going to straight slope it all the way up till that point, I reckon. I probably should have angled it towards this, but we'll redo that corner in a minute. So then we're just going to go... Well, we'll go here and we'll go to 9 meters somewhere along here, maybe up to that point. That looks okay. In terms of like a gentle rise. And then go from here to about there maybe. Okay, road guides, go away, please. It's also pretty good. It gets a little steeper near the end there, but that's alright. Alright, road guides back on. I'm going to go there to there. Alrighty. I think that's pretty good. In terms of like a gentle slope all the way down. Obviously we'll neaten this bit up because that looks ridiculous. But it works. Okay, I would appreciate if the ships didn't like turn into the harbor and all that. So this one's way too high too, but I don't want to go through all that right now. I'm going to leave this part here. We're going to be back. Probably do some more industrial area here because I think we should do some more around this area. Because there's a lot of demand because I don't think placing our own buildings counts as fulfilling the demand. I might even start removing, like dezoning some stuff over there and then rezoning over here. But we'll see how we go. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time and have an awesome day.